see
okay,
your
I have a
breathing
point. I
image.
have a point.
Show me your
I have
breathing
a
image.
point.
Let me see. Can I
Does
see?
God have
Okay,
a back?
okay, okay.
No. Show me your breathing image. Can I see?
No, one moment, wait, please. Does God
No.
have a back?
Yes, he turned his back to Moses, according to the Bible.
Does God have a S?
Huh? What is S? What is S now? I don't know what you mean by S.
Yo.
And you believe your God have two right hands.
What do you mean by
You are
S?
saying God has everything what human has.
What do you mean by S? I don't know what is S.
No, you don't. You are
Yes,
serious,
yes.
this guy.
Huh?
He's talking with me.
99%. What is S?
It means
Oh
ass.
my God.
Yo,
I don't
yo,
know.
yo, your butt,
Yeah,
man.
I
Your
think
butt.
you understand now. So
Your
all this
butt, bro.
gymnastics does not work for people like
If
us.
God, if God has a back, does he have a butt?
I don't know. The Bible didn't say that, so I don't know.
Ah.
Yeah.
You don't know. You want to
Does Allah
explain?
does
You
Allah
say
have two
every
right
image.
hands? Does
You say
Allah have
every
two right
Okay,
image
hands?
that Allah
okay.
does not have.
Does he have two
I
right
have a
hands?
question for him. Okay.
No,
I have a
Wincy,
question for
please
you.
be honest to
Yes.
answer
Yeah.
my question
No,
too.
no, no, no,
Does
no.
Allah have two right
Just one
hands?
question. Just one question.
Nothing
Just
is
one
like
question.
it.
Okay, can I show you in your Quran that Allah have two right hands?
But that hands
Brother,
is
okay.
nothing is like him.
Oh, but you are saying that the that possess the same hand of God.
Walam yakullahu kufuwan.
Okay, so
And
that is what I'm showing
listen
you.
careful.
That when they say God have
Listen
image, it's
careful.
not talking about physical one that you possess.
Listen careful.
Okay.
Since you fail to explain the image of your God, I can tell you by what means image. If you build a home, which nobody have built it, you have an image in your head.
No, that is knowledge. According to your Quran, I can show you. You don't know anything.
So why
That
you
is
Can I ask him a question?
That is knowledge of God.
Okay.
Why are you cutting me off? Oh.
Go on, Win.
Okay. Why are you cutting me off?
No, because you don't know what you are saying.
Because
obviously.
You don't know what you are saying.
I can show you your Quran that what you don't describe now is knowledge of God.
How your idea of an image that you just explained is a fallacy.
Okay, explain to me according to your Quran. Okay, explain your own. Don't mention knowledge because knowledge is not image. It's different, two different things.
Shut up, dude.
Yes.
What are you talking, bro?
Yes. Can you Google it? Maybe that's difficult for you to understand.
Bro,
yes.
If you have listen. If you have an idea
yes.
of home
yeah.
to build,
yeah.
before you build a home,
yeah.
do you have image in your head how to build this home?
You have the knowledge of what you want to build.
Do you have I didn't ask you knowledge. Knowledge you already have. Listen. You don't comprehend with your little brain. Do you have image in your head? Listen, look this baker.
Yeah.
Look this baker.
Yeah.
Is this an image?
Yeah, no, that's not an image. That's physical expression.
Is this
not an image? No, that is a cup.
This baker?
That is a cup. That's not an image. That is a cup.
This cup is not an image?
No, it's a cup in your hand.
Are you not seeing now?
Image. Let me tell you.
How silly! Look how silly you sound. Am I image?
This is you. This is not your image. It is when you snap picture and you are not there. That's your image. Be wise.
Is this not an image?
Okay, this is image because
this is
physical expression.
This is not image.
That is not physical.
No,
you don't know what image is, and we are correcting you. You still continue.
Image is a picture. Image is a photo.
Is this
now
your picture
you
or
see
you?
my image.
Okay, ask me. Is this your picture or you?
And
is this your picture or you?
Listen. I hold the baker like this. He doesn't move.
Yeah.
See now, the same now as the tree.
You are holding it. That's a cup. That's not an image.
Bro, this guy does not comprehend. 99, no, serious. 99% is much smarter. You go to school, my friend. You don't even know this is the image of the cup. This is the image of human. This is the image of tree. You don't even comprehend simple, easy things. 99% I ask you. I don't insult him. I say, go, you need to learn knowledge. 99% I ask you. Is this an image of the baker? Is this an image of cup? 99% come in. Is this an image of cup?
Okay, please. You said, is this an image, right?
Yeah, is this an image of the cup?
Image image actually means something you can see or a representation of something.
Is this an image of cup?
Yeah, because I'm seeing it from phone.
Yeah, you
It's
see
an
it from
image.
far. You see it as an image, right?
Yes, yes,
Am I image of a human?
yes. I'm seeing you from, yes, you are an image of a human being.
Thank you. This is what your brother failed to understand.
No, 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 no. If I'm with you now and I'm seeing you, that is your physical self, not a representation. But me seeing you through phone is an image of you. But
That
if
is
I,
a cup.
okay, we are humans here, so I can say you are a
Does
human being
cup,
because
okay, does
I know
cup
you
now have,
exist.
come back, one moment, one moment. I'm gonna teach him if he doesn't have the brain. Wait, one simple question. Oak, does cup not have an image?
Okay.
Cup has an image.
My brother
No.
Strange. Let me
Answer my question. Does
cop
cup not have an
cop
image?
cop have an image. You can draw image. You can snap it. That is image. But
Beautiful.
when you are
Stop
holding
there.
a
Stop there.
cup,
Stop
it's
there.
not more
Stop there.
an
Stop there.
image.
Because you are scared of the truth. You are
I'm
scared of
not.
the
I've
truth.
just answered you now.
Because I'm about to say, before the cup was made by a human being, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. The first human being who designed this cup,
Mm.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Does he have image how the cup will look like? Yes.
Yes. He had the image on his head. He has the knowledge of what he
He
wants to
had
do. Yeah.
he had an image in his head. Oh,
Yes.
this cup must be like this, must be like
Yes.
this, from
Yes.
everything, right?
Yes.
And this
Yes.
is the image of the designer, right?
Yes.
But does the cup look like the designer?
I don't get what you mean.
Yeah, amazing. Now you know everything.
Does the cup look like the designer?
This is the image of the designer, right?
No, that is not the image. When you say image of a designer, you are talking about a person because it was a person that designed it. So cup cannot be
This
your
one
image.
is a person. This imagine I designed this cup.
Yeah.
Because before I designed it, I had an image how it looks like.
Yes.
And I put it to action. I designed it.
Yes.
Did I not design it because of my idea of image?
Yes, you design it from
Otherwise,
the
it
image you
look
have on
like
your head.
different, right?
Yes.
So according to that, I can say I made this out of my image. It doesn't mean like it looks like me. It doesn't
Your
mean like
children can only be your image, sir, because they come out of you. What you made, they are your invention. But you have the idea of what you want to make in your head. You have the image on your head, but they are not your
Why are my
image.
African
Cup
brothers
cannot
so
be my
delulu, man?
image. How can cup be my image?
Why are you so delulu?
I'm in trouble today. Who will help me? Who understand English better? Because how can cup be image of a person? Cup.
How
My
you
image.
understand English better? You don't even understand simple English.
No, you are not. You are
person
confusing me with your
listen,
word.
the person that made this phone, did he
Yes.
have an image how
But
this
that is
phone would
not the
look
image
like?
of the person. He have the image of the phone on his head, not his image. It's not his image.
That is his idea, right?
Is his idea, is his
That
knowledge.
is his image, right?
No, it's
not literally his image. That is his
Okay,
idea.
let me ask
of
you.
image,
Let me
right?
ask you. Let me ask you. Maybe you will get what I'm saying. If you develop a computer, let's say you develop a computer, is that computer your image?
Yes.
That is
Out
your
of
image.
my image. Listen
So
careful.
you look like the way computer look like. Is that what you mean?
I have the computer doesn't have look like me.
So why you saying is your image? You don't know what
it
image
was my
is.
idea of image.
Hey, I'm in trouble. This is not. Can anybody come up and settle
You
this
cannot
matter?
comprehend what I'm saying.
No.
So if you say,
See,
okay, according
your
to you,
invention.
listen. According to you, if you want to say this is my image, it have to look like me, right?
That is your image. That is
okay.
you.
If I say, example, if I say this is of my image, I must look like the cop, right?
No, if you say this is your image, people will ask you that this cup does not look like you. That's what they will say.
Beautiful. So Adam does not. You want to say Adam looks like God?
We have explained that to you.
No. Yes or no? Does Adam look like God?
Adam have features of God. Yes.
So God is a
Does
human
cup
being.
have your features?
So since I look like the cop and I am the cop, so Adam looks like God. God is a human being.
No. I'm asking you. Listen, please. No, don't let us do it like this. Strange. I want to ask you this
According
question.
to your silly idea,
that
God
cup
is
you
a
made.
human being.
Okay, I get you. Please pay attention to me.
No, you didn't get me.
I asked you this question. Does that cup have your features?
Look, since I'm going according to your understanding, you didn't want to know
No, no,
about
no.
my
Answer my
understanding.
question first. Does
Can
the
you be
cup
quiet? Can
ask
you
your
be quiet
features?
Can you be quiet? I'm
Okay.
listening from you
Okay.
while you're jumping like a headless chicken.
Okay, go on. Go on.
Simple. Since you didn't accept my idea, and I said to you, if I say I made this in my image, I have to look like the cup. So when God have made Adam in his image, he have to look like Adam. According
Yeah.
to that, if I have to look like the cup, I am a cup. I am a cup. If Adam looked like God, Adam is God, and God is Adam.
Okay, now I will explain. Now, okay, when you look like something, you are not that thing. Do you agree?
When you look like something, you are
You
not
are not
that thing,
that
but you
thing.
are exactly representation
Okay,
of
so
that thing.
now, do
Like
you
example,
know?
this finger. You see this wise finger looks like this finger, but they are not the same. But they
Okay,
are exactly finger, right?
can I repeat what I've said earlier?
They
That
are
you're not
exactly
getting?
representation of the image fingers, right?
Can I stop?
Imagine this is God. He's making Adam in his image. We
Okay.
have two Adam.
Yeah. Can I talk,
According
please?
to your explanation.
Can I talk now? I have said it countless times here that why we call Adam the image of God is not because Adam is carbon copy of God. No, but Adam possesses features of God. And what are those
Attack,
features?
look. What? One moment. Attack, are you Christian?
Oh yeah, I'm a Christian. Thank you.
Look what Attack is saying. Image does not mean you have to look like.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
I agree too.
This is what I am explaining to you.
Yes.
If
I
I
agree.
make this building in my image, it doesn't mean this building looks like me.
Exactly
It's
what
clear
I'm telling you
English.
about Adam.
It's clear English.
Exactly.
Go look it up. This building, this designer, he designed this thing in his
Okay,
own.
can you ask Attack?
It doesn't
if
mean
cup,
like you are that thing.
Attack,
So
can a
since
cup
God,
can a cup be an image of a
since
person?
God have made Adam in his own image, it doesn't mean like God is Adam. Adam looks like.
100%. That's what I'm explaining to you. That why
But
we say
God
Adam is
doesn't
the
have
image.
flesh. God doesn't have bone.
Yes, that's what I'm explaining. You are coming
Thank
back
you.
to
So
me
this
now.
is now you understand. La hawla
No,
wala
you are
quwwata
coming
illa
back to
billah.
my point. The point
No,
I'm
I'm not
making
coming
is
back
that
to your point. You said you
Adam
have to
is
look
like
like.
God,
You
but
said
Adam is not
this
God.
cup I designed it from my image. Am I the cup?
Attack, can image of a person be cup? Attack, please answer that.
Image of a person is different like image of a cup.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
So I
So this is
designed
not your
this
image. This is what you made.
Listen. I have a cup image in my brain.
Yeah, this is the cup image that you made. Yes.
Whose image is this that he
Cup,
has in his brain?
your idea that you
Mine
made into cup.
idea. So it's mine image of idea, right?
Hey, why is this difficult?
Yes or no? It's mine
Attack, can
image
you
of
comment on
idea,
this,
right
please?
or wrong?
Maybe I'm the one not getting him. Let Attack comment.
Listen, if I have this as an image in my head,
Yes.
to who belongs this image which is in my head?
To whom belongs this image? This is your idea. This is the idea.
No. Forget idea. I have this image in my head before I designed it.
Yes.
To who belongs the image which is in my head before I put it in?
The image is the idea that you have in your head.
To who belongs the idea?
That is the image of the cup you have in your head.
Listen. Before I'm gonna put you down, you are acting.
No.
To who belongs? I'm gonna go ahead with other one because you are acting childish. Who, answer me straight to the point. We can talk all day. To who belongs this idea of image?
You.
I have in my head.
You.
To me belongs this idea of image, right?
Yeah, to you. Yes.
I can say this is my idea of image.
Yes,
right?
100%. Yes.
Thank you. Case closed.
Case did not. So how does that relate to Adam?
This is idea of.
Can you bring that to Adam? If you want to say case closed, relate that with Adam.
So you want to say Adam looks like God?
No. That's what you are saying now. Because if you say,
no, I'm not saying. Look. This cup that I have image of it before I design it.
Yeah.
This is my image of cup. So I put it to
you are clarifying it now. My brother, I agree. Don't let us argue again. I agree. This is the image of cup.
Before I'm gonna put you down, you're interrupting. You are disrespectful dog, man.
Don't call me dog, please.
Yes, you are dog because you keep barking when somebody.
If you say it again, I'm gonna say it back to you.
You see?
Yeah, if you say it again, I'm gonna
let you finish. Let me finish.
No, if you say that again, I'm gonna give you back.
Let me finish. I'll let you finish. Otherwise, you're gonna kiss the moon
Go on.
without no rocket, without no
Go on.
wings. Since this image belongs to me of this design of the baker, I can say it is mine image of the baker of design what I have put now into the world. It doesn't mean I look like the baker of the baker looks like me. The same way with the image of God. So since you say no, 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 God have to look like Adam or Adam have to look like God.
Can I respond now?
Go ahead.
Okay, so now the conversation has changed because what you are saying is that a cup is your image. A cup cannot be your image, but you have the image of cup that you want to make on your head. That is not your image. Because when you say it's your image, you are talking about your physical expression. That is what image means, that this is the way I look. You don't look like a cup, man. So Adam also does not look 100% like God, but he possesses the features of God, which is seeing, hand, leg, he can walk, he can hear, he can talk.
Amazing.
Those are the features that Adam possesses that belongs to God.
Amazing.
So that's it.
Amazing.
So God looks like Adam.
Adam looked like God. Adam has
God looks like Adam.
Adam looked like God. He has the features of God. That's what I said.
Okay. Listen. So when you go to heaven and you see Adam and God, will you be confused on who is who?
What do you mean?
What a
You
question.
just said that Adam's image is like God. So when you go to heaven, you don't think Adam is your God, correct?
No, Adam.
No. You going to see Adam. When you see Adam, will you think he's your God?
Dave,
Because he looks like God.
Do you get the features I mentioned earlier? Can you repeat it? So
Are you not listening? Are you not listening?
I'm listening. Can you?
If you had two of the same
features?
image, sir, if you had two of the same image, would you be able to tell the difference?
Okay, can I respond now? Okay, I repeat myself again. If they will get
Repeat
me.
yourself. Hello.
Listen.
Don't repeat yourself, please.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Address the question.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
When two images exist,
Listen.
two circles exist, what's the difference between them?
Okay, I will explain again now. Now, when we say Adam is the image of God, we are not saying Adam
Again, sir.
Can I
Again,
finish?
we're asking you a simple question. I want you to answer my question.
If you allow me to finish.
Dude, answer the question.
I will get there if you allow me to finish.
Answer the question first and then explain.
I will. If
No. I want you to answer the question and then explain.
We will. Okay, guys. We will not be confused who God is.
What is
when
wrong
we get
with
to
this
heaven.
man?
We
Sir,
are going to know who God is.
Sir.
And
I
we are going
asked
to
you
know
a
who Adam is. Have I explained now?
I asked you a question. What's going on here? I asked you a question.
I have
Answer my
answered.
question. Sir,
This is
answer
what
my
I've been
question.
dealing with.
And then explain. Don't try to
I have answered
explain
you just now. Are you not
Bro, you
patient?
are
the
even
answer?
worse than 99%. You are 10%.
What was the answer?
Okay. When we get to heaven, we will not be confused of whom God is from Adam. Adam and God, they are two separate persons, and we will know Adam and we know God. Have I explained now?
How
guys, good
can you
morning
tell
from
the
here. Can I say
difference
something?
by the way they look? This is what I'm asking you.
Okay,
Wait for
by
your
the
turn.
way they look, we will be able to distinguish them.
Guys, can I explain the confusion? Can I
Attack,
explain the
please
confusion
wait
right
for your
here?
turn.
Please.
Wait for
Hold
your
on,
turn.
Attack. I will give you time to speak now. Safe, have I explained to you now? Do you get it now? We will not be
No.
confused as to who Adam is and who God is when we get to heaven. Do you get that now?
What was the question I asked you? What was
You
the question?
said if they possess the same image, they look like the same. Are we not going to be confused?
No, I asked you what's the difference between the two images that look alike?
Okay, no, you don't ask me that question. You said when we get to heaven, are we not going to know? How are we going to know Adam from God? Differentiate Adam from God. That's what you asked. If you want to change your question, you
in
can
regards
do so.
to what? Hold on. In regards to what?
In regards
The
to their
correct?
image. In regards to their
Good,
image.
good. So if you have two identical images, I'm asking you,
Okay.
what differences do they have if they're identical?
Okay, the difference that we will see first in heaven is that, of course, God is not a flesh. God is not a man. So God does not. So that is number one difference. Adam has children. Adam had a wife. God does not have that. So we'll be able to distinguish that.
Sir.
So can I continue?
Sir. No, hold on. Adam is not going to be in heaven with children. He's not going to be in heaven with a wife. He's not gonna be in heaven with his flesh.
Okay.
So when you see Adam,
No, it's not going to be.
hold
in
on,
heaven
let
with
me
his flesh.
finish. Hello, let me finish. Let me
You
finish.
have made a blunder. I just want to correct you.
So you
Go
believe
on.
that you believe blood and bones can enter heaven?
Okay, can you show me how we look when you get to heaven according to your Quran?
I'm asking you a simple question.
I,
Would
according to
blood-
my Bible, we
Sir,
have a new body and a new, yes, we have a changed body, but this body is what we will get to heaven. But you can show me differently in your Quran. Show me.
Bro, this guy is not willing to have conversation. Why we waste?
I am is the one not.
Go kiss the moon.
He's a clown, brother.
More than a clown. Even clown is smart, bro. Serious.
Hey, you guys, can I quickly say something right now at this moment?
Yeah, real
Please.
quick. Let me just end with
Okay,
this. So
okay,
in First
listen,
Corinthians,
listen.
hold on. In First Corinthians, it literally tells these people. First
Okay,
Corinthians
okay.
literally tells these people that flesh and blood will never inherit the kingdom of heaven. Yet these people are coming up here, contradicting their own Bible, talking about that people will have flesh in heaven.
Okay, now listen.
He's
Can I say
understanding
something?
it. He just want to make an argument. Okay. He understand it. He
All right,
just
let me
want to
just
just
say,
argue
let
around
me
it.
just explain this right quick. Let me just explain this right quick. You guys are having problem with what image is in this case.
We don't have problem.
If
You all
I
have problem with
well, okay,
images.
listen. Okay, if I have a son, say I live in Nigeria and my son lives in England, okay, and then in England he becomes a thief, he joins gang and whatever, becomes a rascal. Is he giving the English people a good image of his father? That's English right there.
Again,
Is my son
image
giving the
of his
English people?
father. Does your son
Yeah,
look like
is he
you?
giving image? You see, I still saying look like. Image is attributes. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You have to understand English words before you go into argument.
Image.
Attribute.
Who
That,
said you?
yes,
Who said you?
image means attributes. That's what
Who said
image
you?
means.
Image is attribute.
Okay,
No,
attribute. Yeah,
stop,
image
stop,
does
stop.
not necessarily mean.
Stop.
Image does not necessarily mean.
Stop.
Okay. Go ahead.
Who said to you image is attributes?
That's English word. Image means
Where?
attribute.
According to what?
Amazing.
English words have different
According to
definitions.
what? Show me any evidence where is image is attributes.
How can I show you when I'm just explaining English to you? I can't show you. You have to go and
Hearing.
find out the meaning.
Is hearing an image?
Is what?
Hearing.
I don't think
Is
this man
hearing an
understands
attribute?
basics.
What is hearing?
Hearing,
know.
to hear.
Earring. You mean earring as a necklace? Earring as a necklace? Is that what you're saying? Pronounce the English word very well. If you can't pronounce it,
Hearing. You know what is hearing?
healing, to heal someone.
No, hear. To hear something. Hearing.
To hear. You mean to hear
Yes,
something?
to hear.
Exactly.
To
Pronounce the
listen.
English word the right way. Listen and hear.
Hear is
Amazing. And your dialect is just spectacular.
Okay, now we have understood ourselves. It's trying to say hear. Hear is pronounced hear, not hearing. Okay? Hear.
Okay, hear. It's a hear. Bro, hear and hearing. You don't know what is hearing? It's the
You are
same.
becoming restive. Relax yourself and,
Bro, you
and
don't know
learn.
English,
Don't be
man, this
restive.
guy.
That's the problem. You have been here abusing people and all that when they don't even understand the language you're using. You can't
Okay,
even
here.
pronounce the words.
According to your understanding, here. It's a hear and attribute.
Yeah. If here is an attribute, it can be an attribute if you
It
if
can
you're
be,
possessing.
but it is not.
Yes.
It can
Attribute
be,
is a
but it's
possession.
not attribute, right?
Wait. If someone is a deaf and the person is born
I
deaf,
ask you a simple
then here
question.
is not the
Is
person's
here
attribute.
an attribute?
It can be an attribute if
What
it
do you
is
know what
inbuilt.
means it can be, but it's not, right? It can be, but it's not, right?
Do you know the meaning of attributes? You have misused the word attribute. If I don't have it, it's not my attribute. If you have it, it's
Seeing.
your
Let's
attribute.
say seeing.
If
It's seeing an
an
attribute.
ant, listen, an ant is a living thing.
It's a
An
seeing.
ant cannot hear.
Seeing.
Listen.
Act.
An ant cannot hear, so hearing is not
Oh,
attribute
an
of an
ant
ant.
cannot hear.
What is
Who
wrong
said
with
an
you?
ant cannot hear?
Dude,
I
what is
cannot
wrong with
hear.
you?
They are
Hold on, sir,
sensitive.
sir,
They
sir,
are
sir,
sensitive
sir,
facts, but they don't have
sir.
eardrums to hear
Sir, can you
sound.
stop? Can you stop talking? He's talking to you
Man, shut
about
up and don't
hearing.
abuse me. If I catch you, I'll shoot your head, idiot.
Can you stop
Be
talking? What is
responsible.
wrong with you?
Shut your mouth, man, before I
Subhanallah, shut your mouth. Be a
Please, can
man.
I talk? Can I talk?
When the
when
man,
somebody's talking, you scream.
don't start.
99%.
Don't start. Don't
I
start
thought
when people are talking.
we're
So the
having an
brother is
intellectual
literally, hold on.
conversation.
So the brother is literally asking this man about hearing. This guy wants to go and talk about everything else that doesn't hear. Amazing. Like, what is wrong with you people? You're grown men. Listen to what's being said to you.
This avoiding questions. This tactic avoiding the questions. 99% come in, man.
You said the image of God. I went to do something. So, what was the concept of it? Like, what was the idea of what you were saying? I didn't really get. You were talking about Adam, that does he have the image of God, or what was the question?
So what we're trying to explain to you, Christians, is that the image of God that Adam was given was the image that God wanted him to look like. He doesn't look like God.
In what sense?
Look, you Christians are saying that Adam's image is the image of your God. We're telling you that's silly and ridiculous. The image of Adam is his own image. He wasn't created as a baby. He didn't have to change and grow up. He was created as a full-size man. That means God gave him a specific image that was specific to him.
My brothers, I go to the supermarket. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
So what the thing there is,
Yalla.
we don't resemble God. We don't look like God physically. But due
So
to
why are you Christians talking about that Adam has that same image your God has?
human beings, for example, not the physical form, like human beings, like the physical form. So the thing there is, animals, they don't have souls and spirits. We human beings, we have souls, we have
So
spirits,
you don't believe
and God is
animals have souls? Hold on. You don't believe animals
sorry,
have
sorry. I
souls?
mean, sorry. It's a mistake. I mean, spirit, not soul. Spirit.
What's
So
the difference between a spirit and a soul? They're the same thing.
they are not literally the same thing.
They literally are. I don't know. You're the only Christians are the only ones that make a spirit and a soul into two different things.
Bro, a soul
Not
is a
once.
spirit.
Not once have you ever looked it up. These two words. They both mean the same thing.
Okay, please can you explain what a soul and a spirit is?
Good. A soul is the intangible part of a human being, right? And a spirit is the intangible part of a human being.
You mean a soul is what?
Basically the same thing called in different name. Spiritual world, if you quote, then you see the soul's world. So soul and spirit is the same thing. A human has a soul and body and flesh. But Christianity, they say we have a spirit and body and flesh. So if you say
No,
soul, then you have two things.
body and
If you
flesh,
say,
body and flesh
look,
are
look,
different
if
things.
you make soul and spirit two different being, you have two being right now in your body. Which one are you? Are you your soul or are you your spirit? Which one?
Okay, let me say this. What?
Which one are you? Which one are
Your
you? Are
spirit,
you your soul
the
or are
spirit.
you your spirit? Sometimes if they like this,
I'm
they come to
everything. I'm
conclusion.
everything. I'm everything. A dead
So you are
person
your
lives.
soul and you are your spirit.
Sure, and my body.
Does your soul follow your spirit or your spirit is following your soul? Which one?
I don't understand. In what sense?
Does your soul follow your spirit or your spirit is following your soul?
I don't understand. In what
You
sense?
are you
Following
are
as
your
thou.
soul, right?
Yeah.
You are your spirit, right?
See, a soul, eh?
And
Soul is
are Is
It
the soul
has.
and the spirit two different beings?
Your spirit is the spiritual being of yourself.
Is that
Like a
a
dead person,
spiritual being of
a
the
dead
soul? Is a
person,
spiritual a being?
spirit.
Is a
You
spirit
are
a
just
being?
confusing me. I don't know if spirit is a being. You have to you answer that one.
So you don't know that a spirit is a being?
A spirit, okay. If you say so, I will agree with you. I was waiting for you to say the answer, to give me your own
So if
answer.
you're gonna agree, then
Your
exactly
spirit,
what my
your
brother
spirit,
15 is saying. Soul
your
and
spirit.
spirit are the same thing, my friend. Go
They
ahead.
are not the same.
Okay,
They
let
are
me
not the
ask you
same.
this. Okay, let me ask you this. What is the spiritual side of the human being? Isn't that his soul?
Your soul is the one that helps you to,
What was the question I just asked you?
emotions, right?
No, no, no.
Okay.
I didn't tell you to tell me. I asked you a question. The spiritual side of a
Yeah.
human being, is that what we call the soul?
No,
So we don't call the spiritual side of the human being a soul.
you can't call it a soul. You can't call it a soul.
So the spiritual part of a human is not a soul. What is it? Is it flesh?
It's not flesh.
Exactly. So it's the soul, my friend.
What I understand is that your spiritual side is your spirit being. Like this body is just a physical this thing part. Your spirit, okay, for example, if a person, do you believe human beings, do you believe in like maybe abstract projection?
Astral projection. I don't know. It's a
Yeah.
phenomenon. I believe in the phenomena. Yeah, I believe it exists, but I can't qualify what it is.
Uh,
Can you
Maybe
qualify
because you
what
don't
it is?
just believe it. It's actually, you mean your spirit can proceed from your body.
Amazing. Amazing.
You don't know that?
And you think that human beings can willfully detach their spirit from their body.
Sure.
Amazing. Amazing.
Wait.
This
When
man
a person dies,
thinks that a
when a
human
person
hold on,
dies,
hold on,
okay.
hold on, hold on. So you think that you can separate your soul from your body and you're not dead?
That is when you are dead. When you are dead, your
Yeah,
soul,
yeah.
your spirit will not be with the flesh anymore. Because without your
But you
spirit,
just
you
said
won't
astral
be.
projection is the spirit leaving the body.
Yes, that is a dark practices, and it exists. It's not a phenomenon. It exists.
Yeah, but when you separate from your body, if your soul separates from your body, you're no longer a human being.
You are a human being, but that's your body.
No,
I
you're
mean
not.
your body won't live anymore. Maybe
Sir,
you don't
what
just
are
believe in
human
that.
sir. Are human beings things with bodies?
Are human beings what?
Are human beings things with bodies?
Things. Sorry, come again.
Is a human being something with a body or without one?
Human being something with the body is everything that makes up your body, your human body.
So why are you saying that you could still be a human?
Yourself,
Why are you saying why are you sir
not the
sir?
body.
Why are you saying that you could still be a human without the body?
I'm not gonna lie, you
Human
don't
Amazing.
being,
know what you're talking about. You're just speaking with your
Amazing.
own
You
your
knowledge.
Christians
body
are
is
just I
your
don't even think you Christians think ahead. When you believe stuff, I don't even think you think about why you believe it. How did you come to this belief? It's like you just believe things and don't think about it.
And remember, if you're saying something, you need to be saying something that God Himself revealed. You can't just be speaking out of just assumptions or with no knowledge.